YouTube, what's happening? Matteo Mancuso and Tommy Emmanuel. As soon as it popped up on my feed, I thought I have to look at this one right now.
Let's go!
Oh my goodness. What song is that? What song is that they're jamming? It's not Tommy. Oh, what song is it? It's going to come to me in a minute. It'll come to me in a minute. But wow, oh my goodness. Just Mancuso's playing is absolutely off this planet. I've been working recently on my picking and I've been having a nightmare, to be honest. I've been trying different picking positions. I've been using the trigger finger like this, putting my thumb over, holding the plectrum like this, which I discovered I used to do that when I played a lot of electric guitar, but the more acoustic I played, I started developing this, which I only just discovered. I think it's really important to look at your own guitar technique because you'll be amazed at how bad your technique is for a lot of people, right? Some of your technique, I'm sure, is perfect, right? But my technique was not good on the acoustic, so having to change it now is real tough. This thing of playing the acoustic guitar like this, for me, is not natural anymore. But what I've noticed there, Tommy Emmanuel's right-hand fingers hang down like this when he's playing. Mine's do. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of guitar tutors who recommend tucking your fingers in, and I recommend that as well when I teach someone new, because if you watch gypsy jazz players, it just looks effortless when they play and it just kind of looks like nothing's getting in the way with these fingers flapping, right? But I have watched a few guitar tutors talk about that it's actually a bit more relaxing to have your fingers out. I do prefer it. I like anchoring my fingers as well when I'm picking. Mancuso's playing here is just phenomenal, and obviously he's just using these two fingers, right? And you think he's going fast, he's digga 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 16 notes. And all of a sudden, he doubles up, he's playing 64 notes. And you're going, oh my, what? How can you do that? How can your playing get that good? Because what I've noticed myself with this picking thing, I've been using my Beat Buddy. I got one of these things, hang on. Got one of these things, Beat Buddy. And it's really been helping my playing, because when I play acoustic and I sing and I play acoustic guitar. If you haven't checked out any of my music, it sounds like this.
Sometimes I still walk down your avenue. I swear I still can hear a call. My mouth is open, but no words come out. I don't mention Susan's name at all. Yeah. She's long gone, Susan, Susan.
So yeah, I sing and play guitar, but I like to play little solos and stuff now and again. I like that lead stuff. I've always enjoyed lead playing. I used to be mad on lead playing and the tapping stuff. But lately on the acoustic, I just enjoy a little bit of lead playing. The Beat Buddy has tightened up my playing. It's really tightened up my playing because when I play live, I use just a logarithm pedal. So I tap my foot and it gives me a kick drum. But obviously that timing fluctuates. With the Beat Buddy, there's no fluctuation. I would 100% recommend that for all guitar players to use some kind of drum machine. Use a metronome because your foot can be cool at keeping time, but a drum machine won't lie. Sometimes your timing might drift out, depending who you are, but your timing might push or pull, like classical music, right? It's just natural, unless your name's Paul Gilbert, because he's an absolute machine and his timing is just impeccable. So, let's get back to the video. Let's jump in. I want to hear what Tommy Emmanuel's got to do, and I want to hear Matteo Mancuso playing rhythm over what Tommy Emmanuel is going to play. Wonderful. I love it.
Come on!
I seen a YouTube post the other day and it was a picture of a guy like this. And it said something like, that is the best look you can get from another jazz musician when you're playing a solo. Not necessarily jazz, any musician, right? If a musician looks at you on the stage and goes, and nods the head like that, you know you've done something well. A little glance from Tommy Emmanuel, just going, nice little motif that he's developed in there. Obviously all improvised, right? The whole thing is just improvised playing, which is spot on. It's brilliant. Tommy Emmanuel's just inspirational, right? He gets into it on the stage. He's just got this vibrant character when he plays guitar. It's brilliant. And if you're Mancuso there, you'd be able to feel his energy. He's driving it. I know he's just playing rhythm, but he's giving energy to Mancuso, and it's brilliant. Mancuso's getting excited, slamming distortion on, and boom, away he goes. Do you think before this, Tommy Emmanuel has just went, do you know what? You play the solo. Possibly. Not that Tommy Emmanuel can't play the most blinding guitar solos, right? But do you think with this kid, he's just went, no, you've got the electric, I'll play the rhythm, you play the lead stuff. Who knows? Let's jump back in. If you haven't subscribed yet, please
Push the button, baby. Come on.
you know it. Tommy Emmanuel on the guitar solo is brilliant. Now, what he's doing really well there is introducing interesting rhythmic motifs, which, if you're soloing, not just a bit whittling. If you notice the bits Mancuso sticks out, the bits in his solo that stick out, is when he's got a real cool little motif. And he repeats it, gives you again, here's a motif, I'll play it in sequence. Now, sequence in music is when you play a little group of notes and you play the same notes higher, or lower and lower, that sequence. That kind of repetition, ostinato in music is just a riff, that's all it is. It's amazing how in classical music they've got all these fancy words for something that just means something quite simple. Actually, it's not fancy words, it's Italian words, right? But ostinato means repeated, and rock musicians just know that as it's a riff. That's a lovely ostinato you're playing. That's a bang on riff, by the way. Yeah. Come on, Tommy! That is godly. That is absolutely heavenly. If you're going to show someone a great example of trading, what is known as a musician as trading is where you take 2 bars or 4 bars, then the other person plays for 4 bars and you trade ideas. You just make them up and then they play it back to you, or they make up their own idea and you put them together, and it's the most beautiful thing to watch. But that's one of the best I've ever seen of trading. It's really, really good. Of guitar trading, that is, right? That is immense. That is brilliant playing and just totally made up, but the rhythm is impeccable. They don't miss a beat. I bet they're both great drummers. I bet you put them behind a drum kit, I bet they're really good drummers. Okay, let's get to the end. Yeah! That's brilliant. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal playing there from Tommy Emmanuel and Matteo Mancuso. Brilliant. The energy in the playing is just out of this world, off the scale. If you're a guitar player, you must admire these two players. They're just phenomenal. Okay, yes, I have a Patreon account. The details are down below. I put my live shows where I'm going to this afternoon. I'm playing in an Irish bar, so I'm keeping my Celtic top on because they have just won the Football League in Scotland. and I'm going to play some Irish songs, but I'm going to put one or two little fiddly bits in there, and I'm going to get myself a good warm-up, get my fingers warmed up. One of the best ideas for warming up your fingers I've ever heard, which I pass on to students of mine, put your hands in hot water. Run a tap or run a basin of hot water, put your hands in. That's everything actually warmed up. When you talk about warming up, you're just literally heating up your bones and your muscles and making sure everything can move. Doing that, it does help me. What's recently helped me, I love doing the cold plunge stuff. So I go in the cold and then I go in the hot, my whole body kind of thing. But if I do that with my hands as well, that really gets the blood flowing. It's really good. So give it a go, see what you think. Into the cold, into the hot, maybe back into the cold again, and then seeing what your playing's like. But just a little wee tip there for you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Any videos you want me to check out or anything interesting you think I should check out after that one, please leave comments down here. I shall also be starting a new channel very soon, and it's going to be lots of tips and hints and things that I teach at the university to students of music that I think will be helpful to you guys. Take it easy.
Come on! Yeah!